Okay, and we are live and on location in 6 different locations. With today's Star Wars RPG stream.
And today's victims.
That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to mute Streamlabs
I forgot to make a victim.
notifications. There we go. Thank you for the hosts, everyone that hosted. And, yeah. So
maybe I should open the rest. Or better said, maybe I should actually click the join button, because I forgot that last time as well.
Usually helps a little bit.
Okay. So, previously on the Star Wars RPG, after encounter with a Sith Lord, our characters were reunited, minus Jake's character, who is currently still being held by the Empire. But the other 4 who are returning today all got back to the Rebel base, and yeah, the Force users, Mira and Jacen, as well as some of our NPCs who are also with them, still feel like they're being drained, though, of and so at the end of last session, Mira was talking with General Spacewalker about going to see Master Lucian, who should be done healing by now.
We hope.
So, we ended the session with you still talking with General Spacewalker, right, Denieta?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll pick up right from there or whatever. And I don't remember exactly the exact sentence we left the
Me either.
session off on.
Good talk.
Yeah, we'll just pick up. I mean, it's what TV shows do all the time, where it's just like, conversation picks up at the next episode or even after a commercial break. But if you actually watch it just in one fluid go, it doesn't quite line up.
All right.
So, yeah, you're basically, to talk about how Master Lucian should be awake now, and perhaps you should go see him along with the others who are being drained. I assume you'll also want to be bringing or having Zoey go with you to pilot, and
I guess we'll take Khaljov. Since wait, doesn't he still have a bodyguard? Everyone has a bodyguard, right? Everyone that came back.
Well, not so much a bodyguard as a
babysitter. Got it.
yeah. It's less
Same thing.
It's less about them protecting and more about making sure they don't get in trouble.
Got it.
So,
babysitter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to take all of them as well? That's a lot of NPCs.
Oh, it's the 3 NPCs.
Right. Kailen,
Leslie, Tlakar. Chaka not a Force user. Chaka doesn't have the Force.
But I want Chaka to go with me anyway. Cute. Fine. Okay.
And then, and so now Mira knows already where Master Lucian is, although you yourself don't know, as this happened off screen because of a session you had missed, and we needed a reason why you weren't around. So the planet is called one second here. I haven't figured out in my head. I just need to spell it out so I can figure out how to pronounce it. That's not. Okay, let's do this.
Excuse me.
I can't even spell right now. There we go. Oh, yeah. So Sel Savage is the name of the planet.
You want to spell that?
SAL space SAGEV.
Why do you do?
What?
I said, why do you do this to me? I don't know how to. Wait, you said Sel Savage?
Yeah.
Okay. Making a note on how to pronounce things.
So yeah, it is it's a casino planet essentially. If, in case anybody didn't figure out to read it backwards.
Oh my god. Why? I did not pay attention.
Oh
to
wait.
that.
Yeah, sorry, I mispronounced it. Sajev, not Savage.
That's why I was.
Sajev.
Okay.
There we go.
That's what I. Okay.
Sorry, that's my brain's fault. I don't let it. I don't get it. Let it get enough sleep, so sometimes it messes with me. So yeah, and then so it's a casino planet. There's a rebel base hidden under one of the casinos owned by somebody who is sympathetic to the rebellion, and that's where Master Lucian is being kept because hidden under a casino is kind of the last place you'd expect to find a Jedi Master. So yeah.
True.
And kill off Den and Eric.
Yeah, I think Eric's like invulnerable,
I'm
immortal.
I'm the game master, so you kill me, you kill the universe.
Rip.
I'm okay with that.
I not the official Star Wars universe, just this particular version of it. But yeah, yeah. So that's where you're going to be headed. When you get there, you can meet up with agent we already have on the planet. His name is Theo Gallaghar,
Okay.
and
Wait, I was like, wait, I recognize that name.
yeah. So you can get your team ready to go.
Oh, good. All right. So I'm gonna leave General Spacewalk's office and go gather up my friends here. Friends.
Friends is a strong word.
Where are we dumping the body?
All right, and I know that Khaljov was busy, giving an inspirational speech out on the in the command center.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna cut to the command center.
Wait. I didn't plan this. Wait, no, we finished that speech. And then
Oh.
yeah, and then
Okay.
Kilo was clapping.
And Kilo was
Oh,
clapping.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember that. I didn't actually remember the speech though.
Dodged a bullet.
Saved.
All right. Okay.
And then I went to the cafeteria
Okay.
Same.
because I'm hungry.
You need some milk. All right.
I need my milk.
I'm also immersively eating.
Same. Okay, I'm gonna head off to the cafeteria and find these three.
The three misfits are eating.
Are y'all sitting at the same table?
All sitting in one corner of the room.
The furthest corner table in the room at the
Okay.
furthest from the door.
Sitting in the shadows.
Yes.
That makes me think of New Worlds.
We
Okay.
are.
All right, so I'm gonna wander over to them. Hello, are you three enjoying your food here? Because we have some work to do.
We're gonna go get my ship back.
That's on a list somewhere of things to do.
It's been scrapped, so that'd be really hard to get it back.
Yeah, we'll
It's just
figure
20
something
minutes.
out for you.
Yeah.
We'll
But we-
gather all the parts. We'll just put it back together.
Like
It's a puzzle.
Legos. Okay. And this thing and kick some butts. Thanks, Retro. Okay, so yeah, we have some work to do. We need to go visit some people. Are you guys ready? Would you like to go off with me?
Sure.
Thank you. Zoey is going to be flying, so Khaljov, you'll have to swallow that. Live with it.
Until I
But-
get my ship back.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. All right, are you three ready? Can we head out?
I mean,
Sure.
we're eating something very phallic-y.
Alright.
All right, finish your food and we're off. Thanks.
Great.
Do it, Joey. Do it. Do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. TOS. Oh my goodness.
I'm not going
Alright.
that badly.
Okay, let's go then. Everyone got your stuff? Does anyone need to pick up anything before we leave? Weapons?
Does everybody have a blaster?
I need a new one.
They're not one-time use blasters, okay?
This one has dust on it. Next.
I scuffed it a little bit.
Kilo, what is the flag behind?
It's an Australian flag.
All right, that was right. Okay. Okay.
We have somebody named Cherry. We have an Australian flag. I mean, come on, Kim.
No.
Come on.
Say shut up. All right. Okay, so do you guys need anything? How many do we need to grab? Med packs just in case. Does anybody need?
I have 3, but
I have 5.
as well. Why do you have 5? You're no good at medicine.
So that's why I have 5.
Prerequisite?
I need
That's
more.
okay, I
I
have
need more to do
5.
less. I need
Them
more.
all
to
on
do
at
less.
once. Like 7 bandages. It's helping.
Yeah.
It's helping.
Put a band-aid on a shotgun wound. It'll work at some point.
I mean, I'll take some medicine stuff with me. I opted, so maybe
Is
they're
that-
useful.
Is that okay, Eric? If we add Joey some med packs
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
base? All right.
Yeah, you can get some med packs.
Our resupply run right now.
Yeah.
I'll take 60 of them.
Just
Or like 4 or 5 maybe.
walks into the med bay and just gets a giant bin and just starts
Grab, yeah.
just sliding them off the
Slide
shelf.
You can't get 60, no.
I'm just walking around with like a cart behind me.
A wheelbarrow.
Okay, you
All right.
you go in with a cart and they put 5 on it.
All right, so you have 5 med packs. Okay. I'm also going to grab 2 so that I have 5. Just
Okay.
alright, same.
saying. So we all have 5. Wait, how many do you have, Jose? Like 7? Okay. All right, so then let's be off. All ready? All ready for this?
I'm good.
Okay. We're gonna go to the space port thing and get a hangar. The hangar and get a ship. What kind of ship are we taking?
Just a basic transport ship. I'm assuming you're also getting Tlakar, Leslie, and Colin.
Yes, I forgot. About that.
Yeah.
What about Chaka?
I want chocolate.
I mean,
Can I ask Chaka?
You
if
could
he wants to-
ask Chaka if you wants, like...
Okay. I'm gonna go find
and
my
this is
short
where Eric
furry
rolls
friend.
20 dice.
Right. He's like, nope, you didn't pass. All right.
Doesn't even look at the dice. Nope, he doesn't want to go.
So,
All right, I'm gonna go find my little furry friend and ask if she wants to come with us.
you find him in the cafeteria eating some kind of a burger.
I want a burger.
I thought you liked your paste.
I've been eating all the time. I didn't realize there was a menu. It's like a secret menu or something.
So, yeah, so you find him and you ask him if he wants to come along. You know, he's like, well, finishes eating, gets up, grabs his spear off the ground where he put it down. Oh, and the blaster rifle. That's right, because you had handed out blaster rifles to everyone last session.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Everybody has a. You have a blaster rifle. You have a blaster rifle. The droid has a blaster rifle.
And Jacen probably already lost his.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay.
See, that's why Jacen always ends up in the back of tanks, because he never has a blaster on him, because he always like puts them down whenever he sits down anywhere and never picks them up again.
That's why we've run out of extra weapons, because we're all giving them to Jacen. All right, Chaka coming with us.
Yeah. So let me grab-
Add another NPC sheet. I'm so sorry, Eric, but I love Chaka.
Yeah.
This was Khaljov was like, I'm done with this guy. And chops his head off.
Oh, no.
Okay, see
You
y'all.
okay, Jose? Okay.
oh,
Sounds like
what about Lyle?
fuck's Lyle.
Lyle, the guard that was.
Oh, yes. Lyle Jackson, that's right.
Yes, Lyle Jackson.
I have the name right here. I just had... I mean, like, he's following you until, you get on the ship, and then,
I'm gonna wave at him. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
So,
Water my plant while I'm gone.
it's a cardboard cutout.
So I can't kill it.
So,
Okay, we can go now.
So you all get on the ship, and yeah, roll a piloting check to take off.
Don't let us down. We're all gonna die in an explosion right here.
24.
That was your good roll for the day. Good job.
Way to waste it.
Super smooth takeoff. Going up into space. You already have the astrogation data for the planet loaded into the nav computer, so no astrogation check necessary. You can just go into hyperspace. It'll be a 2-day journey. Is there anything any of you want to do during those 2 days, or are we going to skip right to... Oh.
No, speaking of, Joey, did you use the 3 points for your extra control thing?
I just realized I forgot to send Eric those things.
Oh.
We did the training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all. I just wanted to make that known.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, but anything during those 2 days, or...
I'm just gonna sit by Chaka the whole time. Try to learn how to talk to him.
Roll me a languages check. 14. How does the languages thing work again?
He called his mom fat.
He stabs me with a spear. GG, guys. GG.
Don't worry, we have like 87 med packs. We're good. Are those pretzels still there? Have you even
They're-
like consumed
they're
any
going
of them?
Ooh, I also have caramel right there.
I'm good on that.
Oh, I love.
Mm-mm.
You're trying to learn it, and you're definitely noticing, you're definitely starting to kind of recognize the different sounds associated with the language. You maybe know one or two words, you recognize if he's talking about his spear, and if he's hungry, he's asking for food. But overall, you don't really understand the language.
That's fine. I'm gonna learn. Let me make a note. Use skill points to learn language to talk to Ewok. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So after 2 days, come out of hyperspace above the planet and make. Well, actually, as soon as you come out, there's a communication from the planet. Are you answering?
Yes.
Okay. It's basically an automated message saying, "Welcome to Sal Sajev. We hope you enjoy your stay, and yeah, and hopefully you win it big."
I love this so much.
So
Okay.
yeah, if you're going in for a landing, make a piloting roll for that.
Here comes the 5 times 1.
Hey, look.
14.
That was just a me thing.
So yeah, as per usual, it's a bit of a bumpy landing, but
Every time.
Every time.
yeah, you got the great takeoffs and the bumpy landings, but I mean, you always land safely, just a bit bumpy. So
For now.
for now,
And then we fire and crash into the planet.
just wait,
Bouncing is
Pardon
fun.
my.
that next time you're gonna roll all ones, get a
And
5.
we're like, see, this wouldn't have happened if I was flying.
Oh my god.
Then why didn't you fly?
I'm waiting for that one bad roll so I can just speak up.
Right before we all crash into the planet and die.
I told you so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we land.
So you land, and you, as you exit the craft, you do see your contact waiting for you, Theo Gallaghar, who looks rather worried.
Does he have great hair?
Do you have great hair? I don't remember, your character.
What does your character
I,
look like?
I don't. I read the description, but I don't remember the physical description. I'm bad at physical description memory.
Medium length brown hair.
Okay.
Oh no. I asked if you had great hair.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
All right, I will not shoot him right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, the reason Theo is worried, which I'm going to explain because because Cherry doesn't know this, but so the casino owner recently went missing, and the other rebels that were at the base also went missing at the same time, including
Oh,
including Master Lucian.
no.
Theo had been out because this happened overnight. Theo had been out buying some food at the time. This happened just last night or whatever. he had been out buying some food, comes back to find the rebel base under the casino completely abandoned, and the owner of the casino missing.
How many
Right.
rebels were there? It was like a small company, right?
Yeah,
You said that there are only a few.
I think I believe I said it was 10 or so.
Yeah, you said it was like a small number, just because
Yeah.
you didn't want to make a lot of people around the
Okay.
Jedi, because it was like a little
know,
risky to
try
have
to
a
be in
Jedi
con-
around.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
I assume Theo explains all of this to them.
That's up to you,
Cherry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went out last night, and I came back, and everyone was gone. No trace of them.
Gone? Did it look like a struggle?
It was like
Not from what I saw.
it was like they were just gone. There was not like there's it didn't look like there was anything physical missing, no like damage to anything.
And they didn't leave any word as to what was going on.
I mean, I didn't look around super super hard. I mostly came back and saw that they were gone and went out and started looking around for them, but couldn't find anything.
Did you happen to see if there was any half-eaten food still on the table?
I didn't. You're welcome to have a look. I don't know how fresh it's gonna taste. If there's
Well, I was more
anything
wondering
there.
if it was like still warm or not. Unless they were eating paste, then that probably would not be.
Oh, I just thought you were hungry.
Oh no, I just had some amazing paste, but
Oh, okay.
apparently you can order like other stuff. But paste, so, I don't know.
I didn't see any food on the tables. No, it didn't. Like most of the stuff was in its place.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Were there
and
any
has-
weapons?
Jesus Christ.
Just the ones I was holding.
Okay.
We don't need any weapons. It's okay.
No, I was asking to see if they left with their weapons or if they left weapons still in the base. Typically, if you're abandoning a base, you would take the weapons with you. But if you rush out or if you're moved out, then you leave stuff behind. Like
To me, it
weapons.
looked like they had just all up and left.
Okay.
Okay. And has anyone else around city said anything or noticed anything?
Well, I haven't really gone out to ask. I was waiting for you guys to get here.
Very good then. Great.
Yep.
It is of course a secret rebel base, so people
Right,
around
right,
the
right.
city wouldn't know about it.
Right, but like nobody's gonna like notice that a bunch of people are gone, or they just like travel an underground railroad type deal? What's going on? That's what I'm thinking. It's like
I mean, it's a large city. Like,
Fair.
would you notice if somebody went missing in your
Right.
city?
okay.
Don't worry, Mira's like an expert interrogator.
Shut up. Okay. You guys wish to look around here, or
Should we split the party?
why would we do that?
Why?
It's a horror movie, isn't it? Always split up.
Yeah. How else are things supposed to get exciting if you don't split up?
It's better if we stay together. Thank you.
I think so too.
All right, let's just travel as a group of 20. And
Or like nine?
Yeah, 9, including the NPCs.
all right. Single file. Single file.
God, not this game. We're not walking single file through the city.
Tie
We're
your
going to-
numbers.
What'd you say?
Tie your numbers.
What?
Because in Star Wars, they in Episode 4 where they mention in the sand they travel single file to hide their numbers because then there's not the multiple sets of footprints.
Right, but we're in
Oh,
the city. We're not doing this.
Yeah, but you just set me up for the line.
I'm so sorry. I didn't catch that.
We know.
All right. Shut up. Okay, so are we going to go into the city and look around, or should we try to contact them in some other means and see if they have left a note anywhere? Go search the casino, the base.
I feel like we should go and search first. That way we might have an idea of where to start looking for them.
All right. Do we know how to get into this base? Well, I guess Cherry does, right?
Yes.
Look here, Eric. Don't
I hope
laugh
so.
at me.
I hope he
totally
knows
know
how to.
how.
Yeah,
And
he came out of it. I hope he knows how to.
And Mira actually knows as well because she has been here once
Oh.
before.
I keep forgetting that because I wasn't here.
Well, I mean, it happened off screen, off screen or
I
whatever.
know.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Basically, you use one of the elevators, just one of the specific elevators in the casino that works, and then what you do is you do a certain sequence of buttons.
This makes
Will
me
it
think
fit
of
all 9 of
Pokemon.
us?
What?
Will fit all
The
9 of
elevator?
us.
Yeah, the elevator will fit all 9 of you.
Okay.
It's in a casino. I would assume it's a large elevator, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like a freight elevator or like one of the.
Is there
tiny
music in this
apartment building
elevator?
ones. Ooh, asking the real questions.
Yeah, there is some music.
It's what Joey was playing earlier.
No.
Doo 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 doo.
No. It's
Sure, cantina kind of music.
yeah, just some like light jizz music.
Should you say?
That is the name of the music. That is the name of the music genre in Star
You
Wars.
can never go wrong with some good old.
I kid you not. I kid you not. That is the name of it. I did not make that up. Look it up.
I'm so happy right now.
I mean,
Be careful when you look it up. How you search for it.
Oh my god. Woo.
I mean, I can provide you with a Google fun fact on one of the 2 jizzes.
Careful, your glasses are reflective.
It is. It's literally called jizz.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Cover your ears, Kilo. You shouldn't be hearing this.
Oh god, I'm crying. All right.
Hey, let's all pile into the elevator. Get that jizz going.
All right. Can we go down to the base now?
Yep.
Please.
All right.
So yeah,
Whew.
so you go down to the base. It's not a large base because it's the basement of a casino or whatever that's in or whatever. Like there's basically like there's like a handful of rooms. There's like kind of there's like an eating area which also doubles as like the briefing / meeting room or whatever. There's half a dozen quarters, rooms or whatever. That again, it's just like your base. People double up or whatever. There's the medical room where the back tanks are kept and other medical stuff. There's a small armory, which is really just a glorified broom closet. Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like maybe a few other smaller like utility things, like like laundry room, that kind of stuff. But yeah. So it's not a large
Alright.
base or anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna start by searching like the places where people live, stay.
Quarters.
Yes.
Yep.
See if there's anything I might find.
Yeah, in each one there's bunk beds set up, closet. Most of the closets, have clothes hanging in them, and you see some other personal possessions, although not a lot or whatever. Like, it's very basic utilitarian, kind of like mostly like the necessities that you're finding, and you're not really finding. Well, make me a search roll.
Oh, fuck me. Really?
Yeah, you're not really finding like any clues or anything.
All right. Anybody else want to help search? Jeez.
I mean,
I'm
I guess I'll
gonna-
help search.
I'm gonna
I could
check
help,
out.
I could help search.
I'm gonna check out the eating area.
Yes.
Mostly looking at the tables and what's underneath them.
I'm checking the armory.
The
Um,
closet. Okay.
Yes.
The closet.
Okay, make your search rolls.
Oh yeah.
Ow. No, you gotta put the 6
No,
after.
yeah, sorry.
That's a mistake everyone makes.
Happens to all of us.
Okay, 9 for the armory for recon.
Wow.
So
Wow, our rolls are not great, guys.
in
You gotta put
in
a
the armory you find
6.
No, it's 3d6,
Yeah, 3d6.
Cherry.
What?
It's
3d6.
3d6. Everything is d6. We roll 6-sided dice.
Oh, sorry.
yeah the number after the D is the amount of sides of the dice. The number
Sorry, hold
before is how many.
There we go.
Hey, there
Okay.
you go.
So so for recon, looking in the armor, you find it stocked with 20 blaster rifles, 15
One of these,
blaster pistols,
that
Take 'em
one,
all.
one.
He becomes Jake. Open the trench coat.
um, 3 vibro blades, and
I'm gonna get one of those for Mr. Jacen.
As if he needs another weapon.
I use
and
them once anyway, and then I recycle them.
yeah, that's what you find in there.
No detonators.
No thermal detonators, no.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna take a. How is my melee?
Okay.
My melee sucks.
Where is Jacen looking, searching?
Wait, what is there left anyways?
The
The laundry room.
conference room. Somebody could also search the quarters again.
Yeah, like,
you could search the meeting room.
Well,
or conference room, whatever.
they just meet like in the like mess hall area, or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Kind
what
of
I'm
doubles
searching.
as both.
Okay.
I'm just going in the order that people rolled. So, and you can like have multiple people searching the same area. Like,
I guess I'll search the quarters.
okay. Okay, well, while you think about that, we'll move on. So Cherry got a 10 for searching there. Yeah, you don't see any food out, but like I said, it was like late when you had gone out or whatever, so like most people were sleeping at the time. So yeah, you're not. You don't find any food out. You don't find like any. You don't find like an oven on with food like disintegrated in it or anything.
I'm gonna hand out some of those rifles whoever needs them.
Yeah.
Nobody
Then
needs-
And I'm gonna give Jacen a blade thing.
viral
The
blade.
viral blade.
Okay, and then Zoey was searching the corridors. 10. Yeah, don't really find anything more than Mira did.
We're great at this. We're great at this.
Yeah.
Yoweee, do you yeah, where where Jacen was searching?
Crap.
Oh, you said in chat you'll take the
Yeah.
quarters.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't wanna
really
interrupt
you
her
really
talking.
should say stuff out loud though, because I try to read chat, but it's hard for me to be reading chat and following
Oh,
everything
yeah.
else.
I mean,
Eric has
since
to
you
look at
already,
Roll
like-
20 chat. He has to look at
Yeah.
chat, and then he has to look at the actual.
Yeah. So yeah. And what was your roll again? 12.
12.
Yeah. So yeah. You don't really find much either. Like pretty much all you're finding is like, actually, yeah. What you do notice, like, is that some of like in some of the beds or whatever, the way like kind of way the blankets are positioned, you're almost thinking it almost looks like somebody was sleeping in them and like literally just disappeared out of there.
Oh no. Oh
So
no.
there's like the middle part of the blanket's like basically
Kind of like
mountainy, hilly.
yeah.
Wait, can't you guys wait? Does Khaljov know anything about Jacen and Mira's abilities and such, or is it kind of like a hush hush thing?
Remember that time that we teleported somehow?
Well,
I mean, Mira
wondering-
doesn't exactly keep secret the fact that she can use the Force, and Khaljov regularly makes fun of her for it.
I'll
For
make
not
fun of
being
her
good at it.
inability to be able to use a lightsaber, but well, can't you guys like sense where Master Lucian is? I mean, that is a thing you guys are able to do, right? Maybe a little
I
bit.
don't know how sense works because I've always done control. Let's go ahead and look that up.
Just a thought.
Wait, do you have? Do we?
Yeah.
Oh wait, sense, right? Never mind.
You,
I was thinking- I
you
was
trained
thinking-
her in it.
Who has
Did I?
sense in this party? Who?
It me. Oh,
So basically, if you want to be searching for Master Lucian, you can just make a sense roll. Let's see here.
Paige was at like 60 something.
We should sense together again. Maybe we'll disappear again.
Well,
Oh God.
page 77 has
Seven,
sense
okay.
powers, including life sense, which is what you'd be using here.
By
What
our
if they're-
powers combined.
What if they're all ghosts?
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, what? Control plus sense?
Yeah, you can use force powers together, or force skills together for other powers. So why don't you make your
Ooh.
skill, your roll? What is your sense at? Just 1D? Okay.
So can I actually like accomplish anything with that?
Eric's face. Okay.
'Cause- oh.
Let's see here. Base difficulty
10.
plus
Life. sense.
relationship
Oh.
plus so with 1D as your skill, you could have found him if you were in physical contact. No.
I can sense
Oh no,
him.
no! That's wrong. That's bad math on my part. Because no, wait, it's 5 plus 2 is 7. Never mind. Even if you were in physical contact, you wouldn't have been able to sense him.
I'd be like, I'm holding his hand, but I don't know where he's at.
You can't sense him. Like in a dark room, if you're touching his hand, you would not know it was him.
All right, well that's great. Can Joey? What is relationship? How does that work?
Well, that
The
just
bond
adds to the
between them.
difficulty. Like, because there's like close relatives, close friends, acquaintances, slight acquaintances, met once, never met but know each other by reputation, complete strangers,
Lovers.
and not of the same species.
Jeez
So,
Louise.
For Master Lucian, because he's your master who trained you, I'm kind of like putting that as the same like difficulty as close friends.
You have the lowest difficulty and still can't find
Well, it's a +2. Close relatives doesn't add anything.
Oh, okay.
Well, I still wouldn't have hit it because it's a base difficulty of 5. All right. Can,
See,
can
so
Zoey-
so if you were in physical contact with a close relative, that you could do.
I mean, could we not combine them? Like her and me
Can
doing
we
it
like
together?
hold hands again and do this?
Oh,
do
God.
this meditation thing where we
No.
disappear?
I mean, you could certainly try.
Could possibly go wrong.
What is Jason's sense? Sense skill, I should say, not sense. His sense,
Two.
we'd already.
It's still a 2.
Negative.
Okay. That's 2.
I mean, you do say we could combine, so I could like combine my 2D control and 2D sense. Surely that'll do something.
Right. So that's what I was thinking is like, what couldn't we do? Like, what is this? Hold on.
Has
Both of you should just do fusion and then.
Has Jacen met Master Lucian?
I don't think so.
Because he.
When did Jacen join us?
Well,
Was he here when we did the fight?
well,
No, he was in the back of tank.
he was in the back of tank at the time.
So
I was chilling.
That's right, because he had met you, Mira, in the mansion. Then he had been captured, was up on the Star Destroyer, and that was where he ended up in the back to tank. And that was when you finally
Oh,
found.
yeah, we had him and
Yeah. So it was
also
like,
back to Tree Frog Rider's character.
yeah. So then it was while he was in the back to tank when you finally found Master Lucian.
Master Lucian.
Okay. So
So
Jason's never even met him, but knows by reputation. So that'd be a plus
Okay.
15 to the difficulty.
oh well, never mind. But,
We'll try anyway.
I mean, what you would have to roll a 20,
Easy.
and you only have 2d6.
Okay, can I use my force point?
Don't do that.
Oh.
I mean,
You would still have to roll really high.
Remember, there's also the proximity thing, because if you're in physical contact, there's no additional thing. Then there's additional stuff for in line of sight but not touching, not in line of sight, 1 to 100 meters, 100 meter, or no, 1 to 1 meter, so 10 kilometers, 11 to 1,000 kilometers.
So no.
Same planet, but more than 100 or 1,000 kilometers. Same star system, but on the same planet, and not in the same star system. Oh wait, no, never mind. Those last 2 for different planets aren't even for that. That's only for a specific power. Other powers may not be used at these distances.
Wow.
Because the force ability chart just has like the because these are for like any force skills that are like over like a range.
Okay, so unless you're rolling like 100 with your 2 dice,
I mean, you could try.
yeah.
All right, so let's
I'm gonna go roll
not
Close
do
enough.
that.
11. You got an almost perfect roll for yourself. You can sense Master Lucian.
All right,
I tried, team.
thanks. That was good effort. All right, so then let's. I don't know. Are we done searching? Do we need to? Where do you guys want to go from here?
I think we're done searching here. It might be a good idea to search the perimeter of the building.
The rest of the building? There's. So there's nobody in the casino or anything, Eric?
No, the casino is still running as normal. It's just the owner of the casino
Oh.
that's gone missing.
Oh,
I
well,
thought
we
you
should
said like
definitely.
everything was gone.
No.
Like
Sorry, everyone in the base.
okay, so the base is empty.
Yeah, the casino is still running as normally.
Oh, we should definitely go up and talk to maybe some people up there.
Some employees and see if they have been
Yeah.
in contact with the.
Yeah, Theo, the head of security who is aware of the rebel base. As far as you know, the other employees are not aware of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, and Did I write down names? No.
Time to make up some names.
Yeah. So.
PDD.
um. But why don't you talk about what you're doing while I come up with
Okay,
these names?
so I should go up and talk to the head of security by myself. I think if a group of people go up and approach this person, if anyone were to be watching him, he's definitely not going to give us any information.
Absolutely. We can go up and mingle and see if see anything out of the ordinary, and maybe hit up the bar. And Khaljov, you can talk to the bartender, see if you can get any news from him. Yeah,
I'm a great people's person.
yeah, I know you are. You're very inspirational, motivational.
Yep.
Gonna do that? Okay. Jacen, Zoey, do you guys have anything you would like to do here?
Wow.
I'm not sure what language that is, but if you guys want to take off with that, have at. Just, don't draw too much attention to yourselves. Colin, Leslie, Tlakar, and Shaka. Do we have them? Is this planet like just all races? Because it'd be really awkward.
Yeah. Yes, this planet, it's a casino planet.
Right, okay, I'm just making sure.
There are all sorts of aliens here of all sorts of species.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go mingle and meander in this casino. And Khaljov's gonna talk to the bartender. And I guess Theo's
Eric, what's
talking.
the bartender's name?
Well, are you going up to the bartender and asking for their name?
I'm going up and ordering some milk.
Okay, the bartender gives you a milk.
No, I'll hang out with Khaljov because why not?
Okay.
Do you want a milk too?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna follow him as well.
Great.
I'm not. I'm gonna hang out with Shaka.
Jacen, want some milk?
I'll take a refill.
Who's buying? You gotta use your credits.
I can't spend my credits anymore. I got 690 credits.
Oh, that's right. I have 950.
I'm at the perfect number.
I'm at minus 24,000.
Perfect.
What's a couple of more 10 credits?
All right, I'll buy the milk.
All right. So when we get up and we exit the elevator, do I notice the head of security right away? What's his name, by the way? Did you pick a name for him?
The head of security is Harkon Musty.
Okay.
I gotta write that down. Hold on.
Yeah. So first name Harkon, Harkon. Last name Musty, Musty.
All right, just how it sounds. Got it.
Yeah.
So do I see him as we exit the elevator?
You do not, but because you're coming out on the main floor or whatever. Whereas the security room is on an upper level.
Okay, so he's not on the casino floor.
No, he's on the casino floor. He's probably, assuming he's working right now, he's probably up in the main security room. Yeah, there are other security, people, of course, you do see because they always do have people, around and such. But he himself would generally be in the main security room.
Do I know him well enough that I could just waltz up there?
You haven't really talked to him before, but the head of the rebel base will frequently talk to him, about security stuff, coordinating stuff or whatever. And currently you're kind of de facto head of the rebel base because you're the only one left.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll head up there while they're drinking their milk.
Okay. So, yeah, you go up there. He is in there, along with, actually, I am actually gonna reverse what I said. Well, you actually have talked to him, because I guess after everyone went missing, like, you had briefly, like, talked to him, just, like, and he's like, and that's also how you know that, the owner of the casino, whose name is Uxie Blana, is also missing.
What? You want to spell that one?
Oxycontin. What?
UKSY for the first name, and then the last name is BLANA. Uxie Blana.
All right.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, so I go into the office and he's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you basically just talk to him like that they're missing. You know, he's like, oh yeah, Uxie's missing as well, but like you didn't really like go over like investigations or investigation details or anything. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I go up to say hello. Let him know that we were downstairs, looking for more clues and evidence. We found most, well, not most. We found still a good amount of weapons in the broom closet. But other than that, the place was untouched. So I'm just wondering if he knows any more details other than what we've already deciphered.
Like we've been waiting for like some kind of a ransom note or something. There's been no communication though, and I am worried though. Like, so as you probably know, we highly monitor how much people are winning and like if you know keeping an eye out for cheating and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And since last night, about 2 hours before the disappearance, we've noticed an uptick in people winning. We can't see anything to show that there's any. We can't find any evidence of actual cheating or anything, but the probabilities are off. People are winning more than they should be. I don't know how this would be connected, but the timing can't be a coincidence.
Interesting.
And you haven't really learned anything other than you just said, yeah, like you just said that doesn't seem because like he had been in his office last night or whatever, and when somebody went to bring him a drink, he just wasn't there. We initially assumed, oh, you know, he just stepped out for a moment or whatever, but we were unable to contact him. There's no log showing like that he went down to his garage, his private garage, and you know, and his vehicle's still there. So
just 1 minute he was there, and the next minute he was gone.
Yep.
Did you look at the security footage yet?
He doesn't have security camera in his office for he prefers.
No, but what about the security cameras around the building?
We haven't seen him on any security footage since then. We have been looking over it.
Interesting.
Can't find him. We can't find anyone else from your base having left since then either.
Interesting. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep looking, and I'll let you know if we find anything else out.
Yeah, I will do the same.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I leave and head back down to the casino floor and meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay. We're gonna cut over to what was Mira doing?
Wandering
just
aimlessly.
wandering aimlessly. Okay. Okay. So we do like a cut to Mira and Shaka wandering aimlessly, then cut over to the group by the bar.
Me and Chaka just holding hands, walking around. Chaka doesn't want to hold my hand. I know. It's fine.
You're not holding hands.
In my
Well,
dreams,
she's
we are.
she's trying to hold the hand.
In my dreams, we are. It's fine.
She does that awkward hand bump onto his hand.
He's probably like 2 feet tall, and
They think it's the hand.
3'4".
oh, okay. Well, I'm only casual 2 feet taller than him. It's fine.
No big deal.
Okay. So what are the trio by the bar doing? Just drinking.
I'm topping it up with the bartender.
Okay.
I'm just saying, hey, how's it going?
It is going quite well. The bartender is a droid. Just to let you know.
Awkward.
What might your name be?
My designation is Fenar.
I'm so happy.
Wait, let me write that down.
F-A-N-A-A-R.
I love this.
So, how have things been going on last couple of days? Anything of idle news and such?
There has been a lot of idle news. Any specific topic you are inquiring about?
Just some rant. Well, I mean, I guess things around the casino. You know, how are the statistics for winning and such going on?
Customers have been winning at an increased rate since last night.
Last night. Any idea why?
No.
Who's the owner of the casino anyway, by the way?
Axie Blana.
Are they in?
I am unaware of the answer to that question. You okay there?
What are you eating?
I was eating some roasted almonds. Sorry.
Don't worry, he's just got nuts in his mouth, guys. It's fine.
I'm used to it. Don't worry. No, So, do you have any places of interest that you would recommend to some newcomers off?
What kind of entertainment do you enjoy?
Oh God. Oh God.
Well, since you asked,
He just said he had nuts in his mouth.
I'm fairly open to all kinds of entertainment, but
Giggity.
ideally, we're just kind of looking for a place to, I guess, the best way of explaining it would be to exchange information.
What kind of information?
Oh God.
I know phone numbers, names.
Dating thing.
Get
Social
people to,
security numbers.
There's a speed dating event going on right next door.
I'm down.
Jacen runs off.
We don't need more NPCs on the ship, guys.
No, no, it's I mean, this is our first time, being on this planet here, and we're just kind of just looking around to see what kind of things to do aside from obviously gambling our credits away. We said the winning rate has been pretty good since last night. You said
Yes.
any particular game you would recommend?
There are a number of games here. Everything from Savick to other Star Wars games of chance that I do not know the name of. Savick's the only one I know because it's the one that's most comes up in Star Wars. It's kind of like poker.
I'm really good at poker.
Well,
I did have another question though. There was like a rumor going around that some people just up and disappear randomly. I'm just wondering if you heard of that rumor as well.
I have not heard anything about that.
let him talk.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll take another milk.
Coming right up. Yeah. You are given another milk.
Excellent.
How much do these milk cost?
Just single credit.
You could buy like
No.
1,000.
I can buy
Take
more
3
than
dozen of milk.
All the milk.
that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if I come up with any more questions, I'll come talk to you. And if you do happen to see the owner, I would like to extend my greetings to them. So if you happen to see them,
Of course.
excellent. Thank you.
Great.
I'm continuing eating my nuts now.
Okay. This is about when Theo walks up to the group. As far as I know, Mira's still just wandering around.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, if I see Theo coming back down because he had something he was actually doing, I would probably I'm gonna wander over and meet up with him.
Okay.
So as I approach the group, I address everyone. There was not really much new information going up there. The one weird thing is that there's no footage of anyone leaving at all. The cars are all still in the garage. It's like they literally vanished into thin air.
All right,
What happened to you guys?
Jacen. Sound familiar?
What do you mean? Does it sound familiar? Have you guys seen this before?
Jacen and I had a similar situation. Sort of.
Would you care to elaborate?
We were attempting to meditate, and in doing so, found ourselves on a different planet. Physically.
I was there.
You were meditating and found yourself on a different planet.
Yes, we were in a ship meditating, and then we were on a planet separated.
I was hanging upside down in a cave on that planet.
That's true.
Nice.
He was.
I caught him.
That's
Yes,
also
Jacen
true.
heroically dove and caught me before my head could hit the ground.
I shot the rope that released him.
And now we're getting married.
It's like the first time she hit it.
So you guys were meditating on a starship. Were you orbiting this planet? Were you like super far away?
We were far away.
We were in hyperspace.
Weren't we in hyperspace? Yeah.
Yeah.
You were far, far away.
And you've no idea how you actually did it.
No. Not it.
Okay,
Eric?
well, I don't have any better working theories of what happened to them. Perhaps
Nor
they
do
were
I.
mysteriously teleported as well.
Eric, I swear to God. Stop it.
Could everyone
Oddly
make
enough,
Could everyone make me a perception check?
Perception roll. Yeah.
Uh.
Do that. That's always a good sign. Fuck.
Okay. 9, 10, 8, 8.
It's definitely always a good
Seven,
idea to fuck, so you know.
9, 7, 10, 8, 8.
Okay.
And then what about our NPCs? Are they better?
Chaka.
Perfect 6 on 6 dice.
rolls an 84.
Did you leave any of the NPCs back with the ship?
Oh, that's a good question. No? Wait, why would we?
You wouldn't?
I
Okay,
guess we-
okay. It's good to know.
No, fuck us. We've lost our ship. Great.
Did you set the alarm?
Don't worry, Khaljov doesn't consider this ship his ship, so it'll be fine. Okay, Chaka's with you because he was with Mira, but the other three are just kind of... They're also just kind of, like, wandering around at the moment, so, you know. But Chaka got a 14.
Way better than the rest of us. Got
Wow.
it. Perceptive little Ewok.
Ewoks have a perception of 4D.
I mean, I have 3D plus 1 and I still suck.
Yeah. Okay. So before I ask you to do the rolls, Recon, you were about to say something. Or as I was
You're
asking you.
I already forgot, to be honest.
Same.
So did I.
Good,
I think so did he.
None of us have good long-term memory or short-term memory.
Yeah. Long term is awesome.
Yeah.
Short term, not so much.
The last thing I know was, like, I asked if they set the alarm on the ship.
No, that was...
That was after the rolls.
Yeah, this was before the roll. You were saying something...
We were talking about
Oh.
doing it.
Oh, did you guys want to try that whole meditate thing again? See
Oh.
where it leads you.
No, especially. I'd
Plus,
rather
there's no way for us to know if them, even if they can recreate it, there's no way for us to know where we'll be transported to. It could
and
be
it would be
to the people we're
just
looking
me.
for. It could be to a random planet. It could be to, the vacuum of space.
Great. Let's not do that. It would just be me
So
and
did you
Jacen.
want to try that?
No, absolutely. Not even in the slightest.
I'm out of ideas.
Okay. Our perception rolls. What do we not notice?
Well, you don't notice. You don't notice.
Well, what about Chaka? He doesn't notice anything?
He's 3
Fucking
feet
A.
tall.
I mean, all of you, including Chaka, notice. There's a lot of customers. There's a lot of people
We're in a
gambling.
casino. Got it.
Yeah, all
Great.
the normal casino stuff. A lot of people seem to be winning.
I remember what I was going to say now.
Great.
You guys, just generally speaking, they've been saying the win rate is really good right now. Should we go and, like,
No, we don't have time for that. We need to find these people.
What do you mean, these people?
The people that have gone missing.
Oh, sorry.
The people that we are supposed to be finding. Yes.
Oh, I'm just saying,
Alright.
it would be kind of, might be lucrative, but okay.
Maybe next. All right. Shall we leave and figure out something else?
Actually, wait.
No, dear. Okay.
I need Jacen and Mira to make a perception check. Another one, just the two of them.
Fuck my life.
7.
I'm over it. I'm so
14.
over rolling.
There we go.
Thank you. At least somebody can roll.
So, you may recall that, like, after you had left the previous planet, the whatever it was called, Rofnu, that, like, you were still feeling drained, but it slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
Jacen all of a sudden realizes it's back to the same rate it was on Rofnu.
Oh, great.
Good.
Promise. So you're gonna share that information or no?
Oh, I thought it was still gonna go on.
No,
Right, so wait.
that's what you noticed. That you seem to be feeling drained again at the same rate you were on Rofnu.
Let's see. I'm just gonna say like I share. Like I'm sensing that we're being drained at the same amount as on that planet.
And now that
Is it-
he mentions that, Mira is also like realizing, yeah, that's
Oh, you're not wrong. So wait, we have the other ones
Mira
with us, right?
collapses.
yeah,
You have
And there's
card with you.
so we right. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the rest of
Okay.
them.
Okay, you find them. Placar and Leslie were just kind of walking around. Colin was watching some kind of a game and cheering one of the players on. And you go and you find them, and yeah,
Okay.
bring them all to the group.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask them if they feel anything, or if they've noticed anything, because we're feeling the energy drain again. And they're all three force users, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're with you on this mission. Colin's like, oh yeah, now that you mention it, yeah. And Leslie's like, well, what does this mean though? And
Can you sense where you're being drained? Like where it's originating from?
yeah, everyone who has sense can try.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. Why would I do this? I got the same one.
Yay!
Job me.
If nothing else, you're consistent.
Damn it! Where's my dark side point if
4
I need it?
and 8.
Wait, give me one moment. I'm gonna quickly kill someone. Just get a dark side point. That's fine.
Just like stab the bartender.
The droid bartender.
I use my force lightning.
I think that's a dark side thing.
You were not helpful at all. You die now.
Yeah, you can't use force lightning.
Aw.
Pretty sure that's a
Aw.
Sith thing.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's also under alter.
Oh yeah, so none of us. Okay. Or neither of us.
I'm not even sure if force lightning is it even in here.
Wouldn't that be a Sith thing?
I mean, it would be.
I don't think that.
but it still
I don't
might
think
be
the
in
Emperor has
here.
used it yet.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
Well, it depends on when this came out compared to. 'Cause I think the original
Oh.
trilogy was all out by this point. Yeah, yeah. By the time this came out, episode 6 was already out. So.
I can use force lightning.
I
But
don't
can
think
you?
I don't think it specifically has.
Grease lightning.
lightning.
Grease light. I love it.
Grease lightning. This
Yeah,
charms
it
you.
doesn't specifically have force lightning in here. It has like some that like inflict pain could potentially be under that kind of an idea. A character who uses the skill immediately gains a dark side point. The target experiences great agony. Stunned for as long as the
So it's like
user keeps the force
Crucio.
up and 2 rounds afterwards.
Crucio.
Mira needs that for her interrogating skills.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
There's also telekinetic kill, which is,
Intense. That's like
Can I have that?
that's Avada Kedavra. All right.
telekinetic
I'm-
kill you need to use all 3 control sense and alter for. Was recon?
So click hard.
I better start studying.
I mean, if you could find somebody who's willing to train you in the Force,
The week on when
Where's
you
the
start.
car when you need them?
I'm kind of curious. Can one person say like train multiple people?
you can only train one person at a time,
At a time.
and you can't be training somebody while you yourself are being trained.
That's why we had to switch off week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was curious because then I was going to said like since I would be doing Denieta next, and then I would have done Recon at the same time. But since
Right.
you're gonna do one at a time,
Yeah,
Let's
you
not talk about. Okay. Anyway, I'm not nearly mature enough for this. Okay.
I mean,
Are any
All
of
right,
us
so-
mature?
That's why we're all here. I think Kilo's probably the most mature one here.
You barely know me.
It's only because she's the quietest. That's all.
just saying, you should hear after the things are done.
Excuse me.
If you could
No
see the
evidence?
thoughts that are just roaming through her head right now.
All right.
So, the two of you can sense where it's coming from. Tlakar says, I'm sensing a darkness in the Force. I don't know that it's very it's very similar to what I felt on Roth New. I don't know that it means that Darth what's his name, Darth Solus is here, but I don't know that it doesn't mean that either.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then it's likely that he knows we are here. So we should probably figure that out and figure out how to, or if we want to leave. Do we want to leave?
Leslie is like, well, Master Lucian is. We have to find him, don't we?
Yes, and we're not sure where he is. They have vanished, essentially. Do we want to go look around the planet? Or around
I'll take the southern hemisphere.
You'll what? I didn't catch that.
I was joking around. I was
Oh.
saying I'll take the southern hemisphere.
Oh, the Southern Hemisphere. That's what you said. Okay. And Colin's like, do we think, assuming Darth Solus is here, do we think he took them, or do we think they're hiding from him? Assuming he's even here, which, I mean...
Well, previously, Khaljov was captive of Darth Solus, and I am almost certain that is why we ended up on that planet, because he was looking to lead us into a trap.
Yeah,
That actually makes me wonder why he left. Now I'm curious. All right. I didn't think about this before. All right. So yeah, that's it's a kitten. It's a big fat cat, and I love it. All right. Distracted by the cat.
yeah.
So yes, I'm not certain. That could possibly mean that they have been brought into some kind of hold by Darth Solus.
If that's the case, do you think that they'd still be on the planet?
If we're feeling this power drain as strongly as we are, then yes, I would believe they are. Anybody, anything.
Well, if you think about it, when we were off the planet, you guys were saying that the drain felt less.
Yes.
So now that we're on the planet and you are on a planet and you feel the drain more dominant, then it's more likely than not that he is.
That is what I would assume as well.
So
Should we go? Should we go and explore and see if we can sense a difference as we? Stop it, Eric! You make me so anxious when you start rolling dice.
Oh, I haven't started rolling.
Yeah, let's
I know you're just like, oh, I got this. Roll 20 dice.
let's head out maybe into the city a little bit and see if there's anyone who can give us any sort of answer.
should we go update Spacewalker?
Do we have long range communication on the ship? I assume.
Yes.
Okay, then yes. Go back to the ship. That's probably
That
not
way,
there.
if we disappear, the general at least knows what's going on.
Okay, then let's go back to the ship.
Okay. Go back to the ship.
That we very blatantly put the alarm on when we left. It was like beep beep. Just so you know.
Okay, you come back to the ship. It's locked as you left it. Do you want to enter the security code to unlock it?
Yes.
Okay, roll security. No. Roll memory.
Oh, 0. Okay.
No. So yeah, you
Do I get it?
Memory -1d7.
yeah. So you get into the ship. Go and activate the communications.
Yep, same.
And contact General Spacewalker, who's like, yes. Have you talked to Master Lucian?
Unfortunately, General, he is missing, as is everyone else from the base.
We're still here, General. Hi.
Hi.
I do still have everyone in our party. Everyone that we brought with us is here. However,
They were gone before we got here, so it wasn't us. Just so you know.
Everyone from the
we met
base
up-
disappeared.
we have Theo here, the
Okay.
contact that we were meeting. He was not in the base at that night, or that time of night, and went back, and there was nobody there. The head of security in the casino said that there is no security footage of anybody leaving, and we are feeling the same sort of power drain as we did on Rothnu, and it is per Tlakar, it is a darkness feeling.
That's very worrying.
It is, yes, absolutely. We wanted to touch base and see if you had any information or suggestions. Otherwise, we are going to scour the planet and see if we can figure out what is going on.
Since you mentioned the name Darth Solus to us, we have been looking through like what records we can find. There's not a lot of records on the Sith or the Jedi. Like, the Empire has made that very difficult to find records of that sort of thing. But we have found somebody who, we have found a few people who may know some things, some historians and the like. One of them is actually on the very same planet as you. This, it turns out, a historian by the name of Van Holden is living on that planet. he from what we can gather, he does know a decent amount about Sith and Jedi history.
All right, very good. And do you know whereabouts we might find him?
He works, or he
He's the pit boss.
well, he spends a lot of time at a library on the edge of the city, from what we gather. You can probably find him there.
All right, thank you very much. We will go and contact him and see if we can learn anything new. Is there anything else you would like for us to note, or that you have suggestions or questions about?
I don't know. Like, all this Force stuff is somewhat beyond me. But may the Force be with you.
Thank you, and also with
General, how's is Lionel doing?
Lyle.
Oh, Lyle.
It's Lyle, not Lionel.
Lyle.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. Wasn't sure how he was coping without, me being around, so I'll make sure he's doing okay.
We now go to a smash cut of him hanging out with some friends and them just partying before cutting back to here.
How's he coping? He's ecstatic.
It's just a frat party. That's all it is.
They got a keg stand going on. Oh shit! All right. Well, thank you, General. We will be in touch as soon as possible. In transmission.
In transmission.
Yep.
All right. So, as you all heard, we should be looking for this historian, Van Holden, at the edge of the city. Shall we proceed?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go.
Good.
Okay.
Glad we're all excited.
Okay.
And I'm assuming we can just walk there, right? We don't have to like fly around the other side of the city or something.
Yeah, you can just walk there.
Okay.
It'll take 2 days, but not.
Single file. So we look left.
No, yeah, it's like
I mean, we can
from
take
from
the
where
metro,
you
right?
are. What?
We could take the metro, right?
I mean, yeah, there's various
City, right?
Public
there's
transportation.
public transport. Yeah. I
Rock
mean,
and roll.
but like it's only like from where you are a 30-minute walk.
And we
Use
still
the
take public
exercise.
transportation.
You can still yeah. Yeah, there's a subway, but something that sounds more Star Warsy. I don't know.
Space subway.
A
Stars
sub
subway.
rocket.
But yeah,
Perfect.
so that gets you there in
We can take the Starway.
Wow.
yeah that gets you there in like 5 minutes.
All right, so we're
And
gonna
even that's just because of the fact that you still have to walk into it and
absolutely.
walk out of it or whatever. But yeah, so
Okay, so let's go to. We're at this library. Let's go into the library.
yeah, so the 9 of you just walk. Well,
We probably should have left some people at the ship.
I mean, they might come in handy. You never know.
Might need some fodder.
Might need some people
No,
with
because
real
I'm the
decent
fodder, and we
perception.
need people who can actually hit things. Me and Jacen are the ones that get hurt. All right.
You guys are kind of overdue for the Baka tank.
We're also the Force users in the party, and we're the ones that get hurt. What the crap? We need to get better about using our Force powers.
Force is not strong with you.
No, it's not. All right.
I just play high risk, high reward.
All right, let's do this.
Yep.
Spartan kick open the door.
No. No.
You Spartan kick
Yes.
open the door, and then some security guards come up to you, and they're like, "Shh, this is a library."
Oh, sorry.
I didn't quite hear, and I come afterwards like, what?
One of them plays a blaster rifle at you. This is a library. Quiet.
Why do they have blaster rifles in the blood?
No, they don't. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I pull up the gun like, hey, I have the same gun.
I already have this specialized security force. Like what?
It keeps very historic.
Full tactical combat gear, like just ready for anything.
They got riot shields.
Yeah. So you enter the library, and you see a lot of people around. You know.
Maybe we should have asked what he looked like.
A lot of people are reading.
I'm just gonna go up to a random person and be like, are you? Are you?
Is there
Your name's
an
Ben.
information desk?
There is an information desk, and like you also see like signs or whatever, like indicating like so like this is the main floor for like just like public usage or whatever. There's upper levels. The one that catches your eye is like floor 4, which is research level for like historical research type stuff or whatever. And yeah.
Can I look for the starship category?
Like
a catalog of starships.
Roll me a search skill.
I'll go ahead
12.
and help him search.
18.
Oh my god.
Okay. Khaljov goes over to like computer panel and brings up not really a book because it's digital, but like
Like a catalog.
Well, he brings up a thing showing various different starships. It takes him a couple moments to realize that this is like a book for kids. It doesn't like
right at his reading level. Got it.
It doesn't have like a lot of information. It's more like it has like the pictures and like
oh, it's right at his reading level.
It has the names of the ships, but like yeah.
Pop-up book. There's a
Jacen meanwhile finds like a catalog detailing like various starships and all sorts of stuff.
Where'd you find that at? This one has pictures.
The one Jacen found also has pictures. There's some in color, but a lot of them are more just like blueprint style.
Right, like
type
schematics.
Stuff. Schematics type stuff or whatever, yeah.
Oh, hey, you could build your own ship.
From the parts of your other one. Alright, so I'm gonna go up to the 4th floor.
I'm gonna start looking over the Jacen's book.
Okay.
And is there any like information on Star Destroyers in it? I'm not sure how I trust that information.
Roll knowledge.
You find a page that does shows a Star Destroyer, has the name, and it has like some information like size and some stuff, but a lot of stuff where it'll be like armament classified or redacted or like that kind of thing. So it doesn't have like a lot of the specifications because it's not available for public knowledge.
Okay, I'm gonna go next to the cruiser that has the hyperspace destruction thing.
Oh, blanking on the name now. But yeah, the stuff that can pull stuff out of
Pull out of
hyperspace
hyperspace.
and can prevent jumps to it.
Right.
Interdictor, that's what it's called.
Yes.
You find there's actually a couple different types of interdictor ships. But again,
Save time. I'm just going to download it.
Again, though,
Is that possible?
You can, but most of the information is redacted as well because they're military vessels.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what all they could do and everything like that, so I
Yeah.
just kind of want to get a generalized information on it in case we run into it again, which I believe we might. Since one of our friends is on that.
Yeah.
2 of our friends are on that ship, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. 2 of them.
One player character, one NPC.
Unfortunately.
Did you forget the NPC or did you forget Jake?
I forgot Jake.
Perfect. Flawless.
I forgot Jake.
Rip.
All right. Is there like anyone at the information desk, a person or a droid or anything?
There's a droid there.
Okay, I walk up to the droid and ask if they know a Mr. Van Holder.
I know a Van Holden.
Van Holden. Pardon me. The transmission where I learned this information was staticky. Is he in today? Is he in the building?
I saw him come in earlier. I assume he is still here.
Does he have an office?
He's usually on the 4th floor.
Wait.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
So
I go up and join Mira then.
So Mira is on the 4th floor. Is anyone else with Mira?
Chaka.
Chaka. Mira's bodyguard.
I'm still looking at ship.
Yes.
I'm trying to find my ship now. Well, my model ship.
You find it. And yeah, it has all the basic information that you already know about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just wanted to see it again.
Schematics and stuff.
It's not my ship, but it's like the same.
There's probably also some information like on the history of like production, which you might not know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty entranced reading it.
Okay. So Mira comes out onto the 4th floor with Chaka and looks around and it's like it is kind of a very wide open area. There are a few doors or whatever, but overall it's mostly like an open floor or whatever. And you see like a few people walking around, like people at computers reading stuff, a few people talking about stuff. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to wait. You said there was a few people at computers, and
Yes.
I missed something. Did I see anything else? Just an open floor plan with a couple people over at computer.
Well, various people some talk. I also said there's some people talking to each other and such. I would say there was maybe about 18 or so people here.
Is anybody by themselves?
I mean, yeah, some of the people are by themselves. You see a Twilight woman at one of the computers by herself reading. You see a human male sitting in a chair just reading something off a computer pad. You see an Ithorian who is actually eating his lunch. Well, I mean, I guess you don't technically know if... no, I mean, it is about the noon hour right now on the planet. So, yeah. You see... Tredarian walking, or I guess flying, actually pass you into the elevator as you get off it, or the turbo lift. So yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Oh,
What would Khaljov do?
start shooting.
Probably just yell out, "Hey, is there a Van Holden here?"
So I would actually, yeah, I'd honestly walk up to somebody, probably the human that was reading at the computer
So,
or off of the
the
computer
ones,
tablet thing.
yeah. So you got a chair. Okay, so you go up to him.
Yes, I'm gonna ask. I'm looking for somebody named Van Holden. Do you know if he might be about?
That's me. He pushes up his he's wearing glasses. He pushes up his glasses. Can I help you with something?
Hello, my name's Mira. I was looking to speak with you. One of my contacts, General Spacewalker, had suggested that I speak with you about some sensitive information. Some possibly sensitive information.
I don't know a general spacewalker, but
Well, that's awkward.
I overhear them, and I slowly walk up to the table and just kind of set my blaster on the table and say, "We're looking for some friends, and we'd really appreciate it if you could share any information you might know."
well, I don't okay. Well, what kind of information are you looking for?
I apologize for my friend here. We just are in a little bit of a rush. I am looking for some information on Jedi and Sith and powers. And I was suggested to speak with you as you might have some information on of that regard.
Could you lower your voice a bit? Like, yes. Like I've done some research into those groups.
That's why I suggested it was sensitive information.
Why don't we go somewhere a bit more private?
I am absolutely in agreement with that. Is there like a?
And then I'm gonna nudge Jacen because he's right.
What?
Look at the hyperdrive on this bad boy
Oh
right
my
here.
God.
Look at that thing.
So he leads you down to one other level, another floor where there's like a lot of like individual rooms. Like they're rooms for like people can rent out for like conferences and stuff like that or whatever. So like yeah, so he leads you into one of them. It's a smaller one. It's it's for smaller groups, but there's like a table with 6 chairs around it. So he leads you into there. Okay, so yes, I have done some. I've done research into into those groups, the Jedi and the Sith.
All right. Well, we have an issue where some of our friends have gone missing, and we do believe it is a Sith. Is he like a Sith Lord or what? What do I call Sith?
You know, his name is
Darth.
Darth Solus.
I believe that there may be somebody with Sith powers behind this. Darth Solus. Have you heard anything about that one?
Darth Solus. That
Yes.
name does. But he brings out his computer pad. That was thousands of years ago. No, that you can't. Could he? I mean,
We've had run-ins with him previously.
the Force has been known to increase longevity, but thousands of years. That would be terrifying.
Yes. Yes, it is, and we have reason to believe that he may be on the planet.
Oh wow, that's my on this planet. So information on Darth Solus is it's very scarce. Like I'm not talking about like Sith information on Sith is scarce. I'm talking like compared like there are Sith that like I could name off to you people like Darth Bane or like Darth what are some of the Darths from Knights of the Old Republic? Anybody played that?
No.
Wait, which one?
What are some of the Darths from like the Knights of the Old Republic? Well, okay, he lists off a couple other Sith or whatever. But he's like, yeah, but like Darth Solus, like you have to dig deep to find information on him. Like like I've been to a few archaeological sites, at least one or two of them I luckily was not at for long, as the Empire came in afterwards, shut everything down. You're not with the are you? You're not Imperial, are you? You mentioned
No.
a general. What kind of general is that?
I am part of, well, I work with the rebellion.
Oh,
General Spacewalker has sent us here in order to find some of our missing.
the rebellion. Great.
That eye roll, though. There you go.
Jason, do you hear that?
So not the Empire, just the people that will make the Empire come after me. Great.
Absolutely, yes. And we are in dire need of assistance. And I would like to know anything you may have information on about Darth Solus that might help us either find and or deal with him.
Puppy?
I mean, even back then, like he was very powerful. Powers that I haven't even seen described for other Sith.
Seems promising.
Like I've heard that he can create doorways between planets.
That seems, yes, familiar.
And if he's been alive for thousands of years, learning, growing stronger that time, he is not somebody I would want to ever run into.
Likewise, however, we are having an issue where he is interfering with our work and our life. So we are going to have to confront him at some point.
Which is why you're interfering with my life, of course.
Absolutely, yes.
Are you a Force user? Are you a Jedi? You'd be very young to be a Jedi, considering.
I've learned some things, but unfortunately, not a Jedi.
And you? He looks at Theo.
Do I look like a Jedi to you?
Yes.
You look terrifying to me.
So he's a Sith.
Theo just sits there staring him down.
Hey, Jason, I
Again,
think
He
we
kind,
can really build our own
he
spaceship.
kind of shrinks in his chair a bit.
we're not trying to cause you any trouble. We just need your assistance so that we can move on and find our friends that are missing. They seem to have vanished from where they were with no trace.
I mean, that could be through one of these doorways he is said to have been able to create. But he can create them over vast distances. He might not even be on this planet.
However, we feel, our force users, such as myself, feeling as if our energy is being drained from us. And that is something that we felt previously on a planet he was in.
Kind of sits up very straight now all of a sudden as he like looks at his computer and he's like just typing away for like a couple minutes. There's so it's there's a passage I found on him once. It's in a language. It's in a dead language. I've been trying to piece it together. There was a planet. The name is unpronounceable for humans, but it was a planet whose people were very very force sensitive. Like the average person on that planet had force sensitivity equivalent to a Jedi Knight. That was the average person.
Very well.
Darth Solus went to that planet. A month later, he left. Everyone on the planet were lifeless husks.
Well, that seems alarming. I would rather not end up as such.
Yeah, that's it was after that he started a campaign against a rival Sith Lord, and who previously had bested him in combat, and he went and just tore through not the rival Sith Lord's entire army single-handedly.
Great. Good
So
to know.
he from what I can gather, he steals other people's force ability to empower himself.
That would explain our exhaustion. However, we felt that when we were on a planet with him very strongly, as we do now. However, after we left that planet, we still felt it. Does it linger? Is he that strong to have latched onto us? I don't know. Continue. Jesus, fuck, that scared me. I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yes. He can. I mean, he very well could do this over great distances. I don't know for certain, but with that thought just completely left my head now. Sorry. I knew exactly where Van Holden was going with this, and all of a sudden my mind just blanked.
Story of my life.
Same.
Right?
Okay, he was talking about.
I have an excuse though.
I mean, I got
How you
like
doing, Zoey?
I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep last night and 3 hours the night before.
How do you
The-
survive?
You don't need more than an hour, so.
I
Is
need
Zoey
a
with
lot.
Jacen and I?
I-
You are, right?
What?
Is Zoey with Jacen and I?
Yeah.
And Khaljov?
Totally.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we
Those
doing, though?
three hang out.
You guys are still looking at pictures of starships.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just droning on about like ion flux stabilizers and stuff.
What does Zoe think about this?
Zoey, should we upgrade the flux stabilizer and the transport? Get a little bit of a more juice.
Yeah, sure.
Go find one of those. I think there's a junkyard out here.
Should we also get like a big yellow L with purple surroundings around it?
Oh,
yes.
we should decal the ship.
Beautiful.
So back to Van Holden and important things.
Okay,
This is what happens when you put the three of us together. We're going to bedazzle the ship here in a minute.
okay, draining force.
Yeah, so I said he latched on and it was over
Yes.
long distances, and then I don't know what you were gonna say.
Oh yeah, yes. Okay, got it. I now remember.
Okay.
It's like yes, I believe like doing things like causing fear in the target and stuff like that can also increase the effectiveness of it.
Boo.
Mm.
I mean, I can play some jump scare sounds.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Well, it's Mira that has to be scared, not necessarily Denieta.
I just don't want to deal with it in my ears. Don't do it. All right, so being afraid. Well, I'm not necessarily afraid of this Darth Solus. I just need to find my friends, and it appears that he may be the one that is keeping them captive.
You said there was another planet where you encountered him.
Yes, Rathnu.
Were you scared while you were there?
Concerned, alarmed. I wasn't overly frightened. However, I definitely.
You weren't overly frightened.
Terrified. He was terrified.
Remember, you were going through the cave tunnels.
Very confused. Yeah, wasn't like losing my shit.
When you were like running after hearing and seeing stuff.
Oh.
He
Remember
was
what I said
mortified.
about having an excuse?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you dare, Joey. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was hearing things. There was something that was speaking to me, and there was an image of sorts. It was very alarming.
I mean, if you've received some that kind of stuff, images, sounds, like, that's not difficult to do with the Force. I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any other questions? Also, just to be clear to anyone, the stuttering is the character.
Is it?
I assumed as much.
I do stutter sometimes, but not to that level.
Immersion broken.
Ooh, one of the Darths could be like Darth Malik.
Ooh.
Do you know how he opens these doorways to other planets?
I do not. No. It's somehow through the Force, but like I said, I'm not aware of like anyone else who can do this, and I feel I assume he does not. He never, gave up his secrets. Why would he need to? He's still alive, apparently, after thousands of years.
I do know that I do know somebody that is looking to train with him, so I would rather that not happen. I'm sure there are others who have sought the same.
Oh, he is very unique amongst Sith in that he never took an apprentice. At least not that I can. I cannot find anything about him taking an apprentice.
Good to know. Oh shit. Sorry. Any other questions?
Well, you can ask him where he's single.
Jesus Christ.
You can ask him what he wants on his tombstone.
Oh my god. Okay.
What he
I
likes to do in his spare time.
Does he have animals like pets or something?
Why are you
Like-
people
All
like
right.
this?
I stand up and I say, "Thanks for your help."
And shoots him in the
And I
face.
put my
Shoots him in the
blaster
face.
back in my holster and walk out the door.
Okay.
All right. Yes. What is? I don't even
What?
Van Holden. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. Is there anything else you can think of that might be pertinent to this line of questioning or situation?
I really I don't he likes, or he often lives and operates underground.
That makes sense considering the cave system that we encountered last time was to trap us.
I don't know how familiar you are with this planet here. Obviously, a lot of buildings have basements, that I'm sure you're aware of. But
Yes.
what you may not know is that this planet was once a barren planet, like no atmosphere, nothing. It was terraformed. But in the early days, there was a deep underground research station prior to it being terraformed. This was where they did they were doing the research on things like on the planet on how to terraform it, and this is where the terraforming part of where the process started and all that or whatever.
Absolutely.
It's the kind of place he might operate.
Do you know whereabouts that is?
I mean, it's it's below the city. I know. I think about 100, 200 kilometers down.
Do you know of any entrances that are left?
Just use your lightsaber.
I mean, you'd get there eventually. I'm not sure how old you would be when you got there. We were just talking about the forest increasing longevity, though.
So me and Jacen would still be there, but y'all would be gone.
Chaka would be long dead. Yeah, think about that.
What is the
Cut
Ewok
faster.
life? I have not been able to find anything actually on the Ewok lifespan.
You better not kill my. Go on. So insurance.
Yes.
I'm
I'm not really certain. I'm sure there's there's the plaque in the center of the town that, well, it's a rather large plaque, and there is like there is a door on the back of it.
Good to know.
It's I don't know that that's where it leads.
It's a place to start, so I appreciate that information.
Yes, of course.
Well, we won't keep bothering you. Thank you, Mr. Holden, for your information and assistance. We will get out of your hair.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes. You too, and no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Well, I am sorry you feel that way, but I will definitely try to keep that as a thing that happens or doesn't happen. All right.
Okay.
Words, So I'm gonna go back down and find my friends.
The Three
Khaljov,
Stooges.
Khaljov at this point, Khaljov at this point is very confident that he could build himself a ship.
I'm sure if you have the parts you could. I believe in you.
I know. I have like a general list of the things that I.
Roll me a knowledge technology.
Jason, roll a technology knowledge.
I gotta see this. This. Do it.
This is that.
9. Yes, you are 100% convinced
That's
you
Zoey.
know. Oh, that's 6. Okay. Yes, you are 100% convinced that you can do this. You know exactly what you're doing. Like, you don't even think getting the parts would be that difficult. Like, you think you could? Oh yeah, just go to like you think you could just go to like scrap, or no, you just go to dump, grab like stuff that's been thrown out, and put together a ship.
I literally just need like 12 heat sinks. I got this.
Zoey, meanwhile, is like, ships are pretty complicated. I don't think he can do this.
I'm not gonna tell him that though. I believe.
Sure, you can totally do it. Absolutely.
You could build a ship, I think.
Like a small one.
Yeah, I just need a few things, like a fusion chamber. I just need like some switches and like
Maybe
a couple
spot
buttons.
welder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe when we're done with this whole mission, you could get to work on that.
Yeah, afterward.
Oh, and I need lights too. I gotta put lights on there so I can see.
Of course, and we're gonna paint a big purple yellow and purple on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Ignoring
And a
Khaljov's
speaker.
ramblings, I turned to Mira and asked if he said anything after I left the room.
Oh, I forgot that you left. I was like, wait, you were still there.
I figured that he might be more forthcoming if I wasn't there. He seemed pretty off-put by my presence.
I wonder why. Not that you were somewhat threatening. However,
Look, we needed information and he wasn't being cooperative.
And he did give me some information as to how we might find the lair of Darth Solus. So if we can all gather up, I love the wall. Okay. All right, if we can all get together, I have some instructions. We're going to go and prepare ourselves to go possibly find Darth Solus. Everyone ready?
Yeah, hold on. Let me write down this last part number. Okay, a smuggling compartment. Okay.
So you can put your spices there, right?
Alleged spices.
Alleged.
Also,
I would never.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Why is
Khaljov
there
looks
so much
up.
oregano?
Looks up from the last, from last part, and sees that everyone else has already left.
We're all outside on the stairs waiting.
No. Okay.
No, because him and Jacen are like attached to the hip.
Yeah.
I need to be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to go to bed.
Bye.
So I'm gonna have fun. Thanks.
Bye.
And anybody
Yeah,
else
I'm
need to
gonna
use a bathroom
Yes.
break?
Actually,
Yes.
yeah, I wouldn't mind getting
And
some more water, too.
Okay.
So I'll be RV.
I'm gonna keep reading up on these ships.
Okay.
I'm a bungee jump. I'm just gonna go bungee jump out of my window.
I don't think that's
mean-
very safe.
I mean, I'm too
Unless
with
you're
it.
anchored really well.
Ugh.
True.
And you might just have a few bumps and bruises when you're like slammed against your building.
So I'm just reminded of one time playing not this Star Wars RPG. It was the Fantasy Flight one with some friends, and my buddy Ken. He's the type of person that always plays a character that just runs headfirst into danger, and yet always survives everything.
I mean,
So there's the one point he was on the, I want to say, second or third story of a building, and there were stormtroopers coming at it. So he actually decided, okay, what he was going to do is try to make a hang glider and jump out of the window of this building. He
MacGyver the shit out of it.
And, like, he wasn't a mechanic or anything, even. Like, his character... I don't even remember what his character was, but... So he rolled really well, and so he ended up making his hang glider that worked well enough for him to get out and escape. Meanwhile, my brother Evan, who was also playing the game, his character was engineer or whatever, and he was on the first floor right by the front door where the stormtroopers were coming at, and so he just fashioned a bomb and to blow up the stormtroopers, and unfortunately also it was a bigger explosion than he expected, and it also killed a few civilians that were nearby.
Collateral damage happens.
That was fun campaign. I was a costumed vigilante. Yeah, I know. At the one point, two of the characters in that campaign started trying to run some kind of a criminal operation. I can't remember what it was, though. I don't know if it was spice related or something else, but
Alleged.
yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Other people also decided to use the washroom.
Cool.
did you switch hats?
Did you
Yes,
switch
and
shirts?
shirts.
I
I'm
was
back.
like, what? Who's that?
Just there we go.
Wait, let me go get changed. I'll be back.
Same. Let me put on my entire Waluigi costume.
What have you added there now?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing's changed.
Okay.
That's how it's always been.
Wardrobe change.
Yeah, right? Is that a different hat too?
Yes.
I'm
I
actually surprised you
instantly
don't have
noticed
like a giant poster of him behind you.
There's probably a crosser on the wall. You just can see.
Like a 12 by 12 poster board of him.
Dude, I wish.
When's
she's
the
ju-
Waluigi tattoo coming?
I've thought about it.
I mean,
almost did.
I have fandom tattoos. I got
Me
my
too.
Firefly, Star Wars, Harry Potter. I've got a Batman one on my leg.
Just waiting for someone to break the conversation. I got this and that on my butt.
No, I don't have any butt tattoos.
I don't have any tattoos at all.
Same.
I'm up to 9 tattoos.
Plot
Got
twist. You are a tattoo.
My elephants. If I was gonna have anything like that, it'd be elephants. I've got elephants everywhere. Frank made me that as a surprise. It's a pearl. See all my Star Wars ones, and I've got Harry Potter. It's fine. I'm a nerd. Good.
Okay.
Something, that's for sure.
Fight you.
Wipe me IRL behind McDonald's.
Kmart parking lot.
So are you all going to the plaque in the center of town?
Sure.
So I'm gonna bring everyone outside and explain that situation about how there is the thing under the ground, and that's where we're gonna be going. Make sure everyone is prepared, ready, in the right mindset, not focusing on ship parts, just in case. All right, good job, team. Let's go.
Does everybody have a blaster? Rifle?
Yeah.
What weapons do you have, Theo?
I've got a heavy blaster, a pistol, a couple of knives.
That's not how
A
you.
knife
That's
and a knife and another knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always just say a knife and another knife because that's the way it's listed in the.
It's the best thing.
And he has a rocket launcher.
It's actually a jetpack.
All right, so.
Well, that's right. You do have a jetpack, don't you?
I do have a jetpack. Yeah.
Actually, holy
Did,
shit!
did something
And I have a like a protective vest.
Does Jake not have a rocket or a whatever? A jetpack?
His gun pulled him down.
He used one, or at least thought of using one early on. I remember.
Didn't he get destroyed?
I'm trying to remember if something happened to it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
now.
think it got destroyed during one of the fights.
But because he definitely, because I remember when you were investigating the house of the person where he got like the blaster with like the initials or whatever engraved. He was thinking of like flying over the house. I remember that. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. But he was thinking of it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because he was thinking about doing like flying too, like inside the Star Destroyer, but he wasn't able to. I think that the jetpack was either gone or destroyed, one of the two.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they took it.
I mean, probably like if he was arrested, they would have taken it, and he just couldn't get it.
Yeah, because he was in the holding cell, so they confiscated it.
Yeah. So he probably just I guess he just couldn't find it again. Then that's probably what happened to it.
Yeah, because I mean, who would? I mean, a jetpack inside of a jail cell, no big deal. There's no reason they would have taken it, but
So.
Okay.
Lead on, fearless leader, master interrogator.
Right. Great. All right, so I'm gonna go up to this door behind the plaque.
Yeah, you go up to the plaque. So yeah, it's like a large plaque. Like on the front is like an inspirational quote, and
Are you gonna tell us what the quote says?
Yeah, what does the quote say? Hope it's really inspirational.
Yeah, it's gotta be really good. I could use this.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I want goosebumps, basically.
I'm taking notes, so don't mess up.
So it's actually like picture of a cat hanging onto the brand. And, well, it's not quite a cat. It's some kind of an cat-like
equivalent
alien species.
Star Wars equivalent.
It's a
Space
Wookiee.
cat.
No, it's not a Wookiee.
Baby Wookiee.
No, it is like some kind of like a non-sentient feline type. And yeah, and the what is the quote for that? Like about
Hang in there.
hang in
baby.
there, yeah.
Hang in there. All right.
And then
I like
there's yeah,
Inspirational quote
and
by
then
Eric Spark.
and then there's things like it has like the date that the research station was set up, when the terraforming started, when it was completed, when like colonization of the planet started, and when the specific city was created, and then it has like also like listed names of various people involved and such.
Okay.
And on the back,
These are the men and women who wish they had 9 lives.
No. Let's go on.
Khaljov is shot in the head from an unknown source.
Sniper all of a sudden.
No. It's a known source. It was Mira.
I know, right? Behind him,
Executioner style.
nonchalantly.
Yeah. So yeah. And on the back of the plaque, because like it's like a it's a because it's like I don't know how it's about 6 feet wide and it's about 4 feet thick. So yeah, and then there's
What are we describing?
it,
I might have missed the actual context, to be honest.
It's a plaque. A plaque in the center of town.
And it's super
Or
thick.
I don't know.
yeah. So there's a door on the back, which is locked.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No.
Okay, you knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
All right. Is there any kind of like keypad or anything?
Do you say
A
D-pad?
Keypad.
Oh, keypad. I think it's a D-pad. I'm like, are you planning to do the Konami code?
Yeah.
It always works, right?
Yeah, there's a keypad.
Okay.
Anybody want to try a security roll?
I go.
Good luck.
Hold on.
Yeah, I have 3D. No good.
4D.
Can I shoot the keypad?
You can shoot it.
Please don't. Please don't.
Well, you guys better open it.
Hell yeah.
15. 8. So just
About right.
as Jacen starts unlocking it, Theo comes
alarm
in
goes off.
and sets off the alarm.
A blast shield door comes down.
No.
There's
So-
the library security guards with their riot shield.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Storming out.
Jacen does get it open or whatever. The door opens, and there is a hole and a ladder going down the hole.
All right. I'm gonna.
Dibs.
Is it dark?
Like,
We send in Zoey.
Also, I'm not even gonna make you roll a perception check because I already know kind of basically what you're all gonna roll anyway.
Shit, got it.
But you are noticing you're getting a lot of people
Keep going.
looking at you and like kind of like confused, like what are you doing type looks.
don't worry, we're with
I'm gonna
maintenance.
wave at them.
We're just making sure that everything is kosher.
All right. So, is it lit? Can we see down or
It's
just like
super
all
lit.
dark?
The only light is, I mean, like coming from outside the sun and
Okay.
such, whatever. There's no lights down the hole.
Put your lightsaber on, just drop it down the hole.
That's actually something I was thinking about on break. So I'm not gonna do it obviously out in public and be like, "Well, my lightsaber doesn't work." But I kind of want to find out if my lightsaber doesn't work because that's what happened last time when we were on the planet with the cave. All right. So yeah, we're gonna head down in this tunnel, I suppose.
Okay.
In a straight line.
I mean, this kind of has to be in a straight line because it's a narrow.
Like squeeze in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go down first.
You're going down first.
Oh.
Okay.
And I will follow.
Okay.
And it's
Oh,
like
excellent.
pitch black down there, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
once we get to the
you-
ground,
like, you-
I'm gonna see if my lightsaber
There's
works.
some light from there's light from like outside streaming in or whatever, but like
But
after
it's that
after
pitch black
after a
in the hole.
certain point you can't see anything because it goes deeper than
Yeah.
the light.
All right, I'm going into the abyss then.
Okay. Why don't you roll me a climbing?
Oh god, we're all gonna fall on top of each other.
Don't
I have
worry,
a jetpack. I don't know what you guys
I
are
can
doing.
break your fall.
God.
Okay, 10, 6.
Jeez.
Okay, who's coming next?
I am.
Me. Okay. I don't know.
Zoe's already
14.
down there.
Yeah, Zoey next, and then
Nice.
Theo,
damn.
16. 11.
Joey, okay.
Jacen.
We're just a bunch of clowns trying to get down a ladder, basically.
Waddle.
Everybody's
and,
slipping on rungs and everything. It's just all bad.
Chaka.
Yeah, that falls to her death.
Dibs on the lightsaber.
Excuse you.
That's
Sound
mine.
like freaking
Yeah.
Jake.
Jason called that already.
Chaka gets
Yeah.
15. Klakar gets... Ooh, bad roll. 13.
Falls down. That's a bad roll? Jeez.
For 5D.
Oh, yeah.
Leslie, 9, and Colin, 10. So yeah, it's a ladder that you're climbing down, so it's not difficult. But just because it is dark, you know, you do have to take your time. But you all manage to get down. It takes a bit out. Takes about 5 minutes, and you reach a floor.
All right. So once we get there, I am going to try my lightsaber. Obviously, I'm going to move away from everyone so I don't start it up and freaking slice somebody
Standing
in
right
half.
next to me when she turns it on, watch.
Okay. Make a perception to make sure you're not. I'm just kidding. You kind of like make sure there's nobody in front of you or
Right,
whatever, and you activate your lightsaber and it turns on.
All right, we're good. And now we can see things?
Yeah, you kind of like wave it around and like get some light or whatever, and you're in. No, it's a fairly small room, and then there is a turbolift door on the opposite wall from the ladder.
Okay.
Because
I'm gonna press the keypad.
Hmm?
Is there a keypad on it?
Yep.
Don't shoot it.
What was that?
Shoot it.
What'd you say, Jose?
Oh, I said I was going to go press it to see if the keypad's working.
No, there's no power to it.
Are there any like power conduits that we can like follow?
You don't see any.
Okay.
All right.
Power conduits are usually built into walls.
Yeah. Are there any panels we can rip off the wall?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Rip off a panel that I think is
Um,
a control or a power conduit panel.
roll me. Why even
I got this, guys. Don't worry.
do?
I'm worried.
I'm gonna hotwire this entire facility.
What would I even get you to roll for that? I'm gonna say first roll me just a general technical skill.
Oh, I totally got this, guys.
Oh.
7.
That's a roll I would make. God
Okay.
damn.
Now make me a strength check.
Good.
Well,
13.
better.
So you rip a panel off the wall, and there's
Rock behind it.
yeah, there's
It's concrete.
the There's well, actually no. There's just some insulation behind it.
It must be behind the insulation. I start ripping out the insulation.
God,
Okay.
this is a waste of our time.
You rip out the insulation, and your hands are now really itchy.
I give Jacen a pat on the back.
What did I do?
Nothing.
No.
Okay,
Shake it up.
it's what I'm good at.
Lean against the wall. That's all you need to do.
You haven't killed anybody today. I'm proud of you.
And then yada.
All right, so it's just walls and then a lift elevator, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no other exit except the ladder.
There's a ladder on the one end and the elevator on the other end.
All right.
Turbo lift.
Turbo lift, sorry.
Time. Oh. Is that like an elevator?
Yeah, turbo lift is an elevator.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an
All right.
elevator.
Shut your mouth. Okay. Well,
Don't you have
anybody
that
have any-
universal key?
my lightsaber that I'm gonna cut open the door with? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Gonna cut open the door.
You cut open the door.
It's the second time she's done that.
Mhm.
Should be an expert by now.
So yeah, there's a nice big gaping hole in the door now.
I'm
And
gonna go through that hole.
Big gaping hole.
I'm gonna go in that hole.
Khaljov goes into the hole, so we're gonna roll for some fall damage here. Do you actually go into the hole?
I don't go into the hole.
Okay.
I don't just go into any hole that I see, okay?
Only the big gaping ones.
I take any holes. Big, small, circle, square.
Holy shit, dude.
If it's a cavity, I'm in it.
Woo, buddy. All right.
Of all people here, Zoe's looking the reddest.
She's like, I can't deal with you guys.
Yet you're here.
Yeah.
Voluntarily, you're here.
We'll kill you off soon enough.
I
We're
hope so.
building up.
the only character that's actually died was Joey's, right? The old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's-
besides the other NPCs, but
Like
yeah.
my
Right,
grandpa.
right. I meant of player characters.
Yeah. Don't worry, I have my other character already rolled. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so I cut open the door and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna look in and see if we can see anything.
Yeah, you see it. It stretches down a lot, well, longer than you can see, especially with your lightsaber providing the light.
How big is the shaft?
Fucking cherry, dude! How thick
I
is
know.
it?
I know, but I'm like legit asking, like, is it like is it like a big turbo lift or?
How
Like a-
many of us can fit in it?
I mean,
God damn it.
you'd imagine the turbo lift would be big enough to fit all 9 of you.
Yeah, I can.
All right. Okay, so it's just like there's nothing. There's no like ladder or like the elevator isn't anywhere to be seen. Just a giant hole.
You don't see the elevator itself, no. You do see, like, along the wall, like, not a ladder, but, like, you could see where, like, there's stuff built into it that isn't meant to be climbed down,
Oh God.
but
We're all gonna die.
could possibly be climbed down.
So who wants to climb? Because
Is there enough? Is there enough room in there for me to use my jetpack to lower myself down?
Yes.
Well, looks like that's you.
All right,
got-
so you guys can all go first.
I always go first.
I don't want no one landing on me.
No hesitation. I'm there.
Ooh, all right, well, I'm gonna wait.
All right, I'm going in. Oh wait,
Well-
are you going first, Jason?
We'll go together.
All right, let's do it.
With the jetpack running, does it have the capacity to carry 2 people at the same time?
Does it say anything on your character sheet about it, or does it just say jetpack?
No. It just says jetpack.
I'm gonna say you can carry one person with you.
One time or one at a time?
One at a time.
Okay. So I could so I could like ferry everyone down one by one.
In theory, yes.
Theory. And then you roll a bunch of ones on a strength roll, and then we all fall and die. You drop me down the shaft, and then I just splat.
Failed to see the downside of this.
Oh.
All right. Well, I offer to ferry down whoever wants to do that. Anyone else can try and climb down themselves, I guess.
What's your strength roll or your strength?
3D plus 2.
Sure. I'll go down
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
with Cherry.
Yeah, you will. So strength roll.
Endurance.
Yeah, we'll do a strength roll. I mean, yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah?
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Okay,
Well-
and could Mira also make a strength
gonna
roll?
say-
Because you're basically holding on to each other.
Right. I'm clinging. Holy shit, why? I have one fewer dice.
Okay, you managed to hold on tight enough though that
He doesn't drop me,
it
got
doesn't
it.
drop you. Yeah. And
Alright, so now I'm at the bottom.
Can Zoey carry me down?
Oh god, no.
but so the two of you are going down, and
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Together at once.
the two of you are flying down, and down and down and down, and it takes about
Wow.
And done.
10 minutes.
10 minutes to go all the way down? Jesus Christ.
And you
Yeah,
land.
we were down in like a few seconds.
What?
That's a record. 10
Oh.
minutes?
Nothing. Carry on. Sorry.
And you land on the turbolift car.
Oh, good. Okay, well then I'm just gonna sit here for a
Easy.
minute. So, well, I'm not gonna like shout up at people and let them know what's going on.
Because,
you do have
you know.
comm units.
Yeah.
I know.
All right,
Okay.
So we calm up to them then. Say it's pretty far down, but I can fly back up if anyone else wants to, try flying down, or you guys can climb. But it's gonna be
So this is like
gonna be a
literally
long go for
20
ya.
minutes per person.
Does anyone have like flashlights or like things?
I've never actually even seen a flashlight in Star Wars, I don't
Well,
think.
that's what I'm thinking. Is like, we're not gonna just use my lightsaber as a flashlight all the time, right? Like, there's got to
Well-
be something.
That was my plan.
Same.
Can we just say that I have like a mag light? Like one of those long ones too, like those like 3-foot long mag lights. like a pipe with a light at the end of it.
30-foot.
I thought he said 3 foot.
No, I said 3 feet. It's like one of those stupid long mag lights, like the old school police used to have them. That was like super long flashlights.
You can have like a regular flashlight.
Like a book light.
Ooh, I could just have a light on the end of my blaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have that. I have a tack light on my blaster rifle.
Okay. And
I'm not aiming at you. I'm just using it for a light.
That's what I'm thinking. Is like, oh god, he's gonna be aiming
My
this thing down.
excuse for everything now.
All right, so what do you guys want to do then?
So if it took him 10 minutes to fly someone down, how long will it take for somebody to climb down?
a long time.
All right.
And Mira and Theo, you do see like there is a hatch on the top of the turbo lift to presumably get into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's go in this hatch into the turbo lift.
Is it open? Like, is it unlocked?
Don't worry, she has a universal key.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you're able to open it.
Okay. All right, so let's drop down in there.
Yeah, you drop down in there.
And there's no floor.
And we fall for another 10 minutes.
And as soon as you touch the floor, the light comes on in it.
Okay. Are we just like, is the door closed? Are we good? Like it's just an elevator?
Yeah, it's an elevator, door's
Okay.
closed. There is like a control pad that also lights up.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, we came in. I'm guessing at the top floor, right? Or would it be floor 1?
There are 2 buttons, up and down.
Oh, okay. Then let's go up.
And I guess open and close door. So 4 buttons.
Oh, then let's go up.
Okay.
Is there a fire alarm button too?
No.
I was just thinking that.
No fire alarm button.
All right, let's go up.
Okay. It takes a minute to get up, and
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
And 10 to go down. Jesus. All right.
I was being cautious with a flight pattern.
All right. So we go back up there, and the door opens, I presume.
the door does not open.
Oh, good.
I mean,
So
the door
Can
that
we
you
pry it open?
Can we pry it open? Yeah.
Remember what I said? There were 2 buttons, and I corrected myself to 4.
There's a button that says door
Oh my
open. All right.
God.
The door opens when you press that button.
Well, the lights
All
came
right.
on automatically when we landed. I assumed the door would open.
Right.
Just cut the door open. Just cut the door open. It's fine.
We don't need a door. Right.
Doors
Like
are for
automatic.
normal people.
All right, push
All
the
right.
door open button.
Yes.
The door opens.
And then, all right. Well, let's go, everybody.
And you said we could all fit inside of it, right?
Yes. There's room for like 20 people to fit in. More if you pack it tight.
Gotcha. It's like a hot dog down the hallway, basically.
Jesus Christ. All right. Everyone's in. We're going to press the door close and go down.
Yep.
Okay. And then after another minute, we're going to press the door open.
Yeah, after a minute it comes to a stop, you open the door, and leads out into a tunnel. There are lights in it, but it is there are lights like lining the wall or whatever, but they're very what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're the kind
Dim?
dim, yeah, but like they're the kind that like that'll be just set up like in mines or like in caves, just kind of thing that like you kind of put on the wall as you're going along or whatever to provide light,
Right. Okay.
type thing. Yeah.
Floodlights.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like, yeah. All right. Do we see anything else beyond that, or is it just a tunnel with light?
It's a tunnel, and like
Are there...
like the walls are rock and such.
So there's no doors or anything.
And then at the end of the tunnel, it kind of opens up into a or the end of the tunnel is a door.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we proceed?
The door is Durasteel.
Okay. Then
Best
shall
batteries ever.
That's Duracell, you idiot. Let's All right. No, we're not going single file. Just walk down the hallway.
2 by 2.
Hands of blue. All right, Firefly references.
We're all gonna be singing hurrah.
All right. So we're gonna walk towards the door, I suppose. Is anybody willing to go first? No.
I'll go first.
All right. So Jacen and
With my-
Khaljov.
With my tack light on and my
Let
blaster
go.
pointed forward.
All right, then let's go to the door. We're gonna figure out, is there anything that keypad or whatever?
Cautiously open it, or going to the door.
No,
There's
there's
like.
there's
Is it literally
or
just
no,
a
actually,
door?
yeah, the door actually has like a handle on it, and not like just like a door handle, like you know, turn open
Right.
the door. Like it's like an actual handle, like you need to pull it open.
Okay. Well, not it.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Roll me a perception.
You hear nothing.
So you hear kind of like
Like,
no you hear almost sounds like a gentle like or a beat, like a steady beat or whatever. It'll take you a while and you realize you're just hearing the sound of your own heart.
I think I hear something, you guys. Hold on. It sounds like something's beating against the wall.
It sounds irregular.
Yep. It sounds like a murmur.
All right. So who wants to pull open this door, and the rest of us can be prepared just in case there is something on the other side. There's no like wall or window or anything. It's just a big steel door.
Yep.
Okay.
We
All
kick
right.
it
I'll
in.
pull it open.
So he's like,
Okay. I'm gonna be like on that whole one knee, rifle pointed forward kind of thing.
Jesus.
Okay. Roll me a strength check to open the door.
Great.
It's a heavy door. 9. Okay. Takes a bit, but you kind of feel it starting to give, and you slowly pull it open.
And I point my flashlight in there.
What you see inside there is it's a room with Durasteel walls, and you see like some computers. They're all turned off. And you also see the other 9 rebels from the base that went missing. You do not see Uxie, the casino owner, and you do not see Master Lucian, but you do see the other 9 rebels.
I'm gonna wait.
Lying on the floor, dead.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
She says, "Uh-oh."
Who are
Hi
you
there,
waving
people.
at?
Oh.
Oh God. All right.
I don't trust it. I'm gonna shoot one of them.
What?
I'm just
Please don't do that.
Make sure they're dead.
Double tap.
Turn into White Walkers. Anyway, cross
Okay.
references.
I'm gonna just put my hand through the door. Just do a little wave thing. Make sure there's like no sentries there that are shooting things at motion.
His hands get shot off.
I know, right? Come back with a nub. All right, guys. I think it's safe.
Nothing happens. You just wave your
Okay.
hand around in there.
Oh, okay.
Guys, let's just be cautious, be quiet. Let's go figure
Single
out what's
file.
going on.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna go back and make sure everyone's dead. Are they just like on the floor?
They're lie on the floor.
What is their composure?
Like they're
Dead.
just kind of like sprawled there in different positions or whatever.
Any
Have they been
visible
shot?
wounds?
There are no
Yeah.
visible wounds.
Hmm.
I
they-
go over and touch one of them. Feel their temperature.
They are.
I don't think it matters if he has a fever.
I'm trying to figure out how long they've been dead.
They are not warm. They've been dead for
a while.
Probably shortly after they were abducted. Then.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing they are stripped of their belongings. Like
No.
nobody.
They're like wearing a lot of them are wearing whatever they wear to bed or whatever PJs or one of them's just in his boxers.
I was gonna say, what if you sleep naked?
I mean,
He's on
That's
the
the one I
bottom of the
touched.
pile. He's on the bottom of the pile.
But yeah, so they're still like wearing whatever clothes. Two of them are actually still like in their like uniforms. They each have like a blaster pistol in the holster or whatever, but like it's just in the holster. Just
Okay.
And there's nothing visible on him that is like a cause of death.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Take
Is
the
there
blaster
any?
pistols.
You are gonna fit in right so well with these guys. Let's take
What?
all the
Why-
weapons.
Why should we leave them? They're not
Do
gonna
any
use
of them have a holdout blaster?
God.
No.
Okay.
Anyone-
Is there any?
does anyone have any money?
Roll a search.
Yeah, they're not gonna need it.
Jesus.
Oh,
My
man.
one good roll. I steal all the money from Jacen.
Okay.
I'm willing to search in the darkest of places.
Oh my gosh!
Full cavity search.
The keys to the coin purse.
The group of you managed to find 523 credits.
523. So y'all get 100 and I get 120.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Hell yeah. Plus 123 credits.
What do you mean 123?
What?
I heard you say
Okay.
plus 123 credits. I'm like, what? What do you mean 123?
That's what I got.
What do
Y'all
you
got
120?
100. What?
She didn't want to divvy up the loose change.
No, it's mine. All right.
It's her finder's
It's
fee.
fine. Keep the change.
Okay, so is there any other exits? I'm assuming there's got to be from where we're at.
Yeah, there are 3 doors that you see. One, because 4 including the elevator you came out, or not the elevator, the tunnel to the
The
elevator.
yeah,
Yeah.
the hallway.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You said none of the computers are on, right?
none of the computers
None of the
are on.
terminals?
No.
Okay. You said there's 3 doors aside from the one we came in, or 2 doors in that.
4 doors total, so 1 on each
Okay.
wall.
All right.
All right, let's
Which
spec
will-
ops this.
I don't know. What
One person
Hmm?
open the door, the other ones are pointing through the door with their rifle.
I'll open it this time.
Okay.
I was gonna do
Which one did
Do
you
you
say?
want to?
Which one did you say you were opening first?
the one on the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's opening it?
I am.
Cherry.
You didn't need to roll a strength for that. The other
Oh,
doors.
just the
Oh.
regular. Oh.
Oh,
no.
the regular dress. Okay.
No.
Well, can I open it forcefully then? 'Cause
kick it open
With-
for no reason.
with gusto.
So you open it up and it's a washroom, like with showers and like.
Perfect. I'll be out in a minute.
All right. Okay. Anybody need to stop before we go on? Pee break.
I did drink a lot of milk.
Okay.
All right, then let's go to the door in the north part. So, like, we came in the south, we're going north. Let's go.
Okay.
straight.
You don't want to do the side doors first?
We already did one. And
Yeah,
then
but there's another side
we're gonna
door.
go around.
Okay.
It's clockwise.
It never works clockwise, but okay.
Whatever. Let's go.
You always do the side doors, and then you do the exit door, or the one
Let's
away
go through the door.
Okay. You open it up and
There's 17 stormtroopers aiming at you.
There's a
we'll
blaster
move
cannon
anyway.
just pointed at you.
and you actually see a large room with a bunch of bunk beds in it. It's
Oh, we can sleep.
but it's
Oh,
empty of
great.
people.
I think we can live here, guys. This
Nice
is our
little
moment.
spot.
All right, then let's go to the last door.
We got a washroom right over there. We got beds here.
Yeah,
Go
it
to
seems
last,
perfect.
the last door.
We got a cemetery outside.
Okay, to the last door.
Okay.
Can we do it?
You go to the last door. Who's opening it?
Not it.
I'll do it.
Nose goes.
Okay. Zoey goes and opens the door, and there is a blinding flash of light.
No.
Okay, cool.
And that's where we're going to call the session.
What?
Oh.
What? To be continued
Yeah.
next time. Blinding
such a
flash
cliffhanger.
of light.
I see the light. I never thought I would see the light.
Who's all going to be here next week? It's going to be at the same time, 4 p.m. Central.
I
I
have-
should be. I'll confirm with you
Okay.
tomorrow for sure.
Okay.
I don't see any reason why I wouldn't.
Okay.
Same.
So
I'll be here.
So everyone will be here.
I'm so enthusiastic. I'm glad you're really happy to be here.
Well, I just hope I don't get exploded from being by the door.
yeah, I'm gonna casually not be here.
If I'm not here, do I face any consequences from the door opening?
Can I just go into the bunk beds and just
Yeah.
take a nap while everyone
Yeah.
else is
I
doing?
mean, hypothetically, I just stayed in the bunk room. Can I just?
He would just make something up, like, you know, like besides a flash, it also happened to be like some sort of a thing that put you like, I don't know, incapacitation or.
Yeah, I just
I guess it was also
I just
stun
cryo
related, by the
froze
way.
myself before the flash, just out of safety concerns.
I'm just hiding under the covers in the bunk bed.
I'm in the
pu-
I-
bathroom.
Actually, I don't stream on Twitch. Brings up an important point. My stream is about to get canceled because of low ratings. No.
No, we must continue.
But oh yeah, so we'll be back next Saturday with same times today, with the continuation of this adventure.
Same bat time, same.
Yep.
Same loot time.
Will someone die? Nobody knows.
Find out next time.
Meanwhile, if you enjoy the stream, you can follow me on various social media. You can also watch my stream at other times. I'll be streaming tomorrow for Sub Request Sunday. I am playing the original Legend of Zelda, working on the second quest.
Sortless when?
Not tomorrow. I'll be starting that tomorrow. That'll be at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Then on Monday at 1 p.m., continuing my Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga playthrough. And then, unfortunately, after that, the next stream isn't until Star Wars RPG next Saturday. Unfortunately, this week I'm working Tuesday through Friday. But yeah, if anybody else wants to share any of your stuff while I go look for somebody for us to host.
My schedule has changed slightly. I will be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday streams. Not tomorrow, but this coming week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 6 p.m. during the week and 2 p.m. Central. Playing Stardew Valley. And maybe something else on the weekends.
Maybe some Minecraft.
Maybe. We do have a subscriber Minecraft server that cherryBROla and I, if you're a subscriber of either of us, you can join.
Yep. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, although I usually don't stick to that schedule. I'm true. In the mornings, I'm usually live sometime around 10 a.m. Eastern, and we do all sorts of variety stuff. A lot of Twitch things. I'm going to be doing some Fallout 76 next week as well.
And Yoweee?
Looking for someone to go through all the Waluigi games with. Are you interested?
I have a fat cat. Catfin. Look, it's a fat cat. No, you don't need to.
He wants to eat the pop filter.
He's like, pop filter. Let me see what you are.
Is the audio suddenly getting weird for anyone else?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Nope.
it's feeling.
That's just Kim. That's just Kim's voice.
Well, no.
Sorry.
Something was getting a bit crackly, but now I brought Discord in front of other stuff, and now it's, I think, good again.
Good.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good.
I didn't hear anything, so.
Same.
Are people in chat or watching the stream hearing it? Because I mean, that'll kind of, if it's, it depends on if it's through, if it's just on my computer, if it's with my computer, or if it's with my headphones. I guess would be.
Was it this?
Oh, that's.
I can barely hear that.
It's not registering now.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I was playing with a pen earlier, so maybe that's what it was.
There's weird noise, little crackles.
Yeah, that's
Okay, crackle slightly for Cherry.
I'll put it down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Probably my cat. I don't know.
Okay.
You're obnoxious.
Who are we going to go raid?
Oh, that I don't know about then. That sounds like it might be an Eric's audio thing. Because I'm not hearing anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think it's me, but just in case.
I don't hear anything.
Testing.
It's definitely not on Discord.
Your nose is cold. Don't put my elbow.
That was just Den's voice.
I think we're going to go and raid Jeff Bootleg.
Good luck.
Hello,
It
Jeff.
might
For,
it might be because I'm so far away from my microphone right now.
You sound fine though.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Since no one else hears it, I just assume it.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
hearing anything.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
hear
Nothing
anything.
out of the ordinary, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff is a friend of the channel. He actually was in the very first Star Wars RPG session. Unfortunately, hasn't, because of scheduling, hasn't been able to take part again. But he is also a member of the Plant Army, a team I recently joined.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Nice.
So we're going to be going and raiding him. He's doing Twitch Sings right now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. You can copy and paste the raid message.
Hey, the
I'll
raid
do
thing
that
worked.
as well. Yeah. So we're going to go over there. Just because we do have a new player, I'm going to be dropping out of the Discord call pretty much as soon as we do the raid, just so you know. So
That's fine.
you're not surprised or anything. I always just do that, and then
Oh, Eric abandoned us.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
He gets his and then he just ditches.
At least we can start the the Star Wars After Dark.
Yeah. We can bring out the Ewoks
Thank
on
you.
Wild.
Thank you, guys. And
Yeah.
thank you, Eric, once again.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out, both players and viewers, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.